Oh boy, people. I've had enough. I can't ignore these articles or these comments anymore, people. Anymore. I can't ignore them. So, basically, I follow a lot of people on Twitter. And pretty much a week ago or so, or even longer than that, when we had the ESL CSGO Championships in Australia, which apparently was a rather successful event. I didn't go. It did very well. They had a male and men's, male and men's league. A male and females different leagues, which I thought was a bit strange, but that's my thought going into there. It doesn't matter. But the Guardian pretty much mentioned that there's a lack of women there, and women don't play esports because of men. So that Guardian article just said it's mainly male dominated. There were a lot of male fans. There wasn't hardly any women there. Yada yada. They didn't cover that after the men's championship there was women's league in there. I actually think in between a couple of the men's CSGO matches they whacked in the women's league there as well. So I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there is a strong female representation in CSGO. Actually, to be brutally honest here, people who are writing articles and saying gaming is not for the ladies and so forth. The biggest growing market on Xbox, PS4, Nintendo are the ladies. They're representing gaming quite well. So that article came out, and that was somebody who was with ESL. I forget his name. I haven't actually got a picture of his Twitter account, but he was really furious about it. He had to go at the journalist about the article saying, not true, very, very wrong. You should have come and asked a couple of players before you made this article, which is quite outlandish, and you haven't got all the facts straight. Lo and behold, would you believe it, that politically correct journo going for clickbait would, look into facts when it comes to gaming. Because they just look at gaming, they think it's most guys in their basements, spotty virgins, not very fit, that play video games. As that might have been true once in a day, I'm pretty sure when you look at all the pro players across the world, very rarely are any of them overweight. So very, very rarely are they single or live in their mum's basement. Actually, a lot of them are earning a fuck ton of money. So there you go. So people, Kotaku came out with an article pretty much stating the same thing and going the true Kotaku fashion. Now, I didn't read the article. I just had enough. And pretty much they blamed that the reason that ladies aren't involved in esports is because of men. Now, that infuriates me to the nth degree. So I'm going to give you an example here. One of the most well-known esports team on the planet, and that is Optic. Now, this is what I love about Optic and Optic Hex, right? As long as you make good content and you're a gamer, that's all he cares about. And so on one of Optic Hex's original people, including in the book, is a YouTuber called Ashley or Optic Midnight. A lady by God, it's a female. One of the most popular esports teams on the planet. It's a female repping the team. Oh my God, can you believe it? I think there was Jules, but she told a sex story, which Hex didn't approve of because none of the guys do that. So far, he keeps it as PC as he can. So it's, that had a bit of an indifference. She left the team. But anyway, Optic Midnight is still with Optic because Optic Hex likes it. Now, you'll see videos of her playing against two other former pro players with Hex on her team. So 3 males, and she's on one team. It's 2v2, Black Ops 2 on a LAN event, playing, S&D, Search and Destroy, with Optic Hex. It's probably some of the best, and I think it was Courage, and I think it was Optic Flame Sword. So we're talking about pro players, pro streamers, all males, but there she was. None of them gave a shit that she was female, and she did very well in the game. Very entertaining video. So you're wrong there, Kotaku. Now, she was asked years ago in a Q&A, when, a few people young people ask her of her sexuality, of course, there's always that question when it comes here. And, because she's pretty much implied that she's a lesbian. Nothing wrong with that. Nobody really gave a tinker's cuss. And they asked her, would you like to see Women's League in COD? And her answer was pretty much, no, I'd just like to see females in esports in general. Got nothing to do with the fact that it should be any difference between male and female. Because there's really no big difference when it comes to gaming. It's all equal. And it's one of the few sports or esports, the beauty things of esports, it's one of the big bonus of things that there really is no difference between a male and female. Except for the females probably a little bit more respectful to their fellow competitors. And they probably won't smash and break so many controllers. But there really is no difference. You still press the button. Doesn't matter if you press the button stronger or not. And women's reflexes will be just as quick as men, if not quicker. So really, peeps, it was a pretty shit argument. So I always go back to when I went to the Halo World Tryouts back in Sydney. And amongst there was a female player who I'd never seen before. And she played with the team. She was the only female on the team. And she played again, just played generally. She was a Halo player. That's it. Had They couldn't care if you're a tranny wearing a big Fandango hat. If you played Halo and you represented to play Halo and you had a team, you'll play it. They didn't care what your sexual preference or who you are or what gender you were, as long as you're a gamer. And that's what it's all about. Now, she replied to Kotaku, and this is part of the reason why I had to make this video, because what she had to say was pretty spot on. It's going to come up on the screen soon. Excuse my noobish editing skills. When it pops up, I'll read it out to you. But she made a very valid point, and I think people should listen to a gamer that she should have been interviewed, but no, of course, no, they didn't interview her. She goes, wrong. All the reasons you don't see females are at a pro level simply because the majority of the competitive gaming population is male. We get the same, if not more, opportunities than males. Earn your pro spot like everyone else does and has. Be good at the game. You'll notice that people from Polygon or The Guardian or anybody who has got a political agenda to have a go in their certain rights would not speak to a person like Mons or interview her or Optic Midnight because they're afraid of the honest answer they're going to get. And I'm sick to death of hearing this crap. Women are the growing popularity or the populace you could see in gaming. Maybe not so much multiplayer, but in streaming, in media, and definitely community response. You have great community people in Halo, the Titanfall, Respawn, and COD who have all done their job just as good, if not good, as men, and they're repping even more, and their class is growing in design, community support, forums, everything. Women are getting more and more involved. For you to come out and say that is so wrong. The fact that CSGO, which is supposedly one of the most toxic communities on PC, has a women's league and it was getting a good support there, is a damn good thing. S-Pink going back to Gears of War, all the streamers, you know, it blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. And it's got nothing to do with the fact that they're female, it's just that they're good at games, and that's why people watch them. Call of Duty, all that kind of stuff, you know. Saw Butters is a female for Saw Gaming. Nobody really cares that she's a chick. She makes entertaining videos and she's a gamer. That's all we really care about. Now, your fanboys are the most toxic when it comes to gaming. That's particularly console fanboys, particularly the Xbox One and PS4. I'm over it, man. All you hear is, oh, God of War's this, God of War's that, this game's this game's that. I don't care. You play games so far as I'm concerned. If you have the PlayStation 4 or Nintendo Switch, you're a gamer. And I like you. And I like to talk to games about you because of that reason. Hell, I take the piss out of my work colleague who plays Sims on his new laptop all the time. So what? He's playing a game. He's enjoying it. We're having a laugh. He's gaming. And for Kotaku and The Guardian to say that it's, you know, it is predominantly male because a lot of males get into it. It has been for many years a male-dominated hobby. But it's changing, particularly with streaming and stuff like that. Goldie's partner, Femsteph, great streamer. Jericho's ex, Firefox. Sniper Wolf I don't like. It's a good game and she's getting in there. And yes, she's easy on the eye, but when you look at her streams, it's a small webcam, big game in the background. There are so many females out there repping the gaming industry on different games and doing it well within media, within social support, within sales, you name it. They're there everywhere and in pro leagues and in commentary, and there will be more and more in years to come in esports. Because it's a good way to get money. It's a fun way to get money. It's hard. But it's a good way to pay off college or get your foot in the door in the industry you want to do well in. A lot of ladies like computers and artistic direction. Gaming is one way to go. It is a growing industry. It makes an F ton of money. There are F ton of jobs. Okay? Now, we're in a generation where young girls' priorities are different from young boys' priorities. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm not saying it's better or worse, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the truth. But they're changing. It's changing in so many ways. You know? And it drives me up the wall when I think that it's going so far forward. When I first started gaming, and I'm seeing more and more women gaming than there are, you know, than there were. And you see articles like that and it drives me up the wall. And here I am playing a video game with a lady who I just met on that Saturday. This is about 2 or 3 weeks ago, called Queen Blade. And there was no issue. In fact, it was good to have her on a team. It's part of the reason why we're probably winning this match, because she's doing the proper call-outs and giving me tidbits. She knows the Halo. She knows the Halo very well. She knows about Mind Freak and the pro players. Not once did I even care that I had, oh, there's a girl on my team, oh, she can't be good. Because that's what they want you to believe, that the majority of male gamers think females are shit gamers. Majority of gamers couldn't give a shit if they're shit gamers, not the fact that they game. That's it. And that's how I feel. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, but Kotaku, Guardian, all these people get up there. You know, talk to a female pro gamer before you make that assumption. Frag and tab, because of those that own you. If you haven't subbed, please sub. If you like the video, please smack the like button. And also sub, put notifications on. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook page. I'll try to be more active in that way. Queen Blade, I will let you know on Xbox Live about this video so you can watch it. I got another one of her later on where we actually dominate. She's quite funny on the mic. Frag and tab, because of those that own you. Catch your mofos on the battlefield. Tell me all what you think in the comment section down below. And if you think I'm wrong, feel free, but be constructive and positive. Well, not positive, but be constructive in the comment section down below, people. Get Halo 5, jump on the bandwagon, and I'll catch you mofos on the battlefield. Oh, man, that was a fun game.